Welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. I know it's been a minute. I'm hearing that this next planet, it's not great. It's not bad, but there's some great parts in it. So, with that being said, let's get into
The
it.
express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
Oh, man. Any questions? Battle of
Sure.
Cacolia.
Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
About the Path of Preservation.
The Path of Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cacolia, abandoned the Path of Preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
Source of Cacolia's
Is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Cacolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in? Sure, ask away. We've got plenty of time.
Yeah, apparently. Can Eurilo 6 go back to what it was like before the Stellaron?
Well, maybe better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Weltanai to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild. You're
Thanks
most
for your
welcome.
patience.
Have some rest. You've earned it.
Man, maybe I should have done all this before. I appreciate that all of Belobog's problems aren't just solved. The Stellaron has done permanent damage. Yeah, it's like they still have to better the planet still. We're not just gonna have the ending anime thing of the giant wipe of energy that just goes across and cleanses everything. It's like, nope, it's gone. It's still gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt for a little bit. All right,
So,
well,
your
what do you
first
want?
trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it.
A nap.
I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
Oh my gosh. Wow, there's so much already just within this. The Fragmentum and the Eternal Freeze. Will they disappear?
I'm afraid not.
Oh.
As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
Okay. So the winter's still gonna go on. I thought that it was gonna be like slowed down, but it's like, no, it's gonna technically keep going. Oh, that's interesting. Like you said, it's the problems aren't just solved like that. So I'm sure later on we're gonna learn more about Stellarons, and especially the fact that Stell has one jammed into her chest. So, you know, I'm a walking nuke right now. Have we played your view of the Stellaron's effects to relayed your view of the Stellaron's effect to Bronya? Okay.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurilo 6 sees that too. I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done.
Yeah, so did half of the people watching these videos. I bet a lot of them were just sweating like, what is this idiot doing? Does he even know how to play games at all? He's not upgrading anything. Everyone that's been watching these videos, I can guarantee you, y'all are just like, well, and I'm still.
Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
Nice
Likewise.
chatting you.
Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Cool. Had a lot of fun watching you sweat. I just wonder about everyone else that watches because like there's only just a couple of you that come in for the stream, but I know that there's like a chunk that probably watch the video but not the stream. I wonder about all of them. I so badly want to know what they think. Like, is this man okay? Is he okay? Pom-pom!
Pom-pom, we're back! Shh! Checking star rail stability! Pom-pom needs to focus! Good to see you too. Spatial readout, back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
Oh, wow, we have a lot to ask. How's the Express
Thanks
doing?
to you, the Space Fisher is healing up, and the Star Rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to bring you souvenirs.
Don't worry about it. Eurillo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway.
Oh my
This is your first
gosh.
time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom-Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget next time.
I mean, look, March, in our defense, March didn't even take a picture of the Stellaron, so we don't even have that.
The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting. For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
Okay.
Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it. Thank you, conductor. Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
You know, I won't lie, I want to be on this train so bad. Like, they mixed the two best things. Wait, Branyo has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Branyo when you return to the Express. Oh, that's pretty cool. And Sela. Tamed item. Okay. Wildfire? Hold on. Wait a minute. Yes, I know. What is going on? Oh, I have to pick. Wildfire. I won't lie, I have gone and listened to this song a good couple of times. Ugh. Such a good song. I'm gonna keep it on Spacewalk for the time being. No, I so badly want to be on this train. They combined probably the two coolest things. Trains are freaking cool. Space is freaking cool. What if we just had Space Train? Like, come on. It's such a simple thing to think of, and yet it's like, I want to be on this train.
Hello?
Rest.
Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Eurillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Bye, Eurillo 6. Man, it's been long. Ooh.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
It's fine, Stell. That's the least of your problems, probably, in this entire universe, especially whatever frickin' new world we're about to fly into.
Morning. You're very punctual.
Punctual's my middle name.
We'll hang on to it. It's cute.
Thank you.
The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
You've never seen March 7th's coffee cups? What is she doing? What kind of coffee is she putting in these cups? Stellarons versus March's coffee cups. You might be right, actually. Yeah. She's brewing antimatter Legion brew. Oh, do we have like a Stellaron sponge we could just clean out all of that, you know? Do you think we could just shove a Stellaron into a sponge and it would like clean stuff? Just a thought. We did. Then Kafka jammed it into your chest. Oh. Well, that's rude. Look, I know people are attracted to her. I don't get it quite yet. Trailblazing, it really is a full-time job, huh?
The universe is boundless, and trailblazing never ends. Even a lifetime isn't enough to explore every world. That's the beauty of the unknown. The meeting will start soon.
Okay. Just starting out.
Passengers! The warp navigation meeting has officially begun! Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
Yeah.
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew.
Yo!
It's Kafka.
Whoa!
I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
You know, just a second ago I said I didn't get it, but I get it now.
Stellaron Hunter, even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Can we circle around back to the bed part, please?
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
We should seal the Stellaron and to help. I don't remember how they said that name. Maybe we can sell our friendship to the Stellaron hunters. Oh no. Is there anything in this for us? Frick. I hate this. I wanna do the goofy stuff so bad. I want the serious stuff so bad because it's the most realistic. Frick. Alright, I'll be heroic.
No! Why are we listening to her?
Oh, sorry.
The Alliance is strong.
No, I'm not.
Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
I should have gone with the other one.
Of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Bye, Kafka.
March, get done hung.
Yo, Sela.
Hey! Thanks for the invite. I'm so excited. This view isn't something you see every day. So, you guys travel across the galaxy and journey through space like this every day? Oh, that's so cool. No wonder everyone on the Express is so knowledgeable.
Everyone except me. Especially me. Dang it, both of those are so good.
Huh? Not like you to be modest. I've yet to experience it myself, but no one in their right mind would turn down a chance to journey through space.
See? Especially on a train.
Boarding the Express is just one small step. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to travel the depths of the universe. After all, I did promise Branya and Nat that I'd continue to protect the underworld and help rebuild Belobog. Still, I bet there's still a chance for kids like Hook and Clara, right? Who knows? Maybe they'll be able to represent Belobog as it returns to the arms of the universe.
Aw. Ooh, I got some stellar jades out of that. Cool. Alright. Dong Hung, what's up, boy?
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
I will. Wait, should I talk to them? Do I need to talk to you?
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge. March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to Luofu.
Reasons to listen to Kafka.
I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it. So if you're planning on going, I can't go with you. I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold. Good luck.
1, it's Kafka. 2, it's Kafka. 3, it's Kafka. Oh yeah, I got a 4th one. Hear me out. It's Kafka.
Are you okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Luofu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Luofu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side.
I
3,
vote
2,
vote
1.
yes. Hand out.
Four against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
What made her change?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
You're so precarious. Oh, how suddenly principled of you.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
Xianzhou?
Train is about to make the jump.
Oh, let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I love this.
1.
I like how kind of pointless the wheels are on that train. Oh wait, no, they pull into action stations. Never mind.
So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawfu Skyport, Starskin. Please await transfer. Please await transfer. Please await transfer.
Sounds like one of those automated customer service numbers.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
I did play Faster Than Light, so I know how that goes.
Imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lawfu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
You're staying too? I don't want to go. Trailblazers, assemble!
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
I'm prepared. I'm ready. Okay.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as Trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to take away the stupid BRB. I'm so sorry.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
This point, I think it'd be easier. At this point, I think it'd be creepier if we see someone, and yet someone opened the gate for us.
Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Yeah, what if they're not friendly and we can't defeat them?
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us?
I've never seen him do anything yet,
you
so...
haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Okay. Amidst the Mar struck. Ready to solve some bat-related puzzles, or should I say Lance-related puzzles? Oh, I forgot I had activated it too.
Mr.
Dang.
Yang, someone's hurt.
Up ahead.
You're hurt, son. Try not to talk. March, use your six-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching. There might be other survivors.
Oh. Now this place is giving me like Ratchet and Clank vibes, you know?
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
Yeah, this kind of just gives me Ratchet and Clank vibes. Is it Metropolis? Was that the planet it was? Hey, pal.
Up ahead. Please, leave me.
Okay.
Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Awaiting orders, Mr. Yang.
Let's see, what can I do here? Branya? Branya. Oh, Branya is that. I am going to don't. I am gonna try and step away from using Dunhung and March, so I can kind of get a little more used to these guys. Cause, I mean, to be fair, it's no, I need to...
Show your courage.
Support. And then we'll swap to Stell and run right in there and go... PAL! There you go.
You won't get away.
This battle is unavoidable.
Do this.
Just in time.
I don't need to do that. Why did I do that?
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I was running on autopilot there. So I think everyone is supported. We'll do
Lend me your strength.
Time for an overhaul.
I shouldn't have done. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's do. Well, let's see. I'll do support on her. I think that you forgot to heal. Yeah, well, whatever.
You still don't understand. Humanity
I forgot, man. I need to. I'm so used to the crew that I did have. Whoa. Excuse me, you're supposed to die.
You won't get away.
Like that.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Miss Tingyun, fall back! There...
Oh.
Hey, you there! We need your help!
Oh yeah, we just show up and you expect us to just... Unless you're the ones that called us in, but still. I like that there's just that automatic, like, you,
Thanks for
help.
saving Beauty from the beast.
Alright.
Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment? To guard and defend. Crush them.
Well, not that I can really
Naughty
use, so
Nap time for an overhaul.
we're gonna blast. Bam. Oh, we'll just blast them all.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals
I don't
its
care if
desire
it's
to control
overkill.
the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Lance at the ready.
Defense. Nah, we'll go Lance.
You won't get away.
See, that I'm gonna have to get used to. Yeah, I'll just... There you go.
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tingyun. I'm the ambassador for the Lafu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
My name... I'm the Galactus... I'm the Galactic Baseballer? I'm absolutely doing that.
What a heroic sounding name.
Thank you.
Don't mind her. She likes to get a little creative with her introductions.
Look at Stella's face, just like, really? I'm just trying to avoid ending up on another wanted list.
Next time, why not remind me before I give up my name?
Or,
I
come on,
see.
think about this, March.
Well,
Come on.
thank you for coming to our aid. Although there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here?
Oh, so you don't know how we got here.
If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express?
You've heard of us?
Indeed, I have. You've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Don't worry, Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
I like her.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara-struck.
Ice is no rare material on its own, however, the ice shards glittering with strange colors before must have come from none other than a specific girl you know. Well, you might get to learn a little bit about Welt and Dunhung. I won't lie, a part of me actually is now tempted to go play Honkai Third Impact or whatever, to go learn more about Welt and the fact that he came from that game, because I've heard that he makes mention of stuff that happens in that game. So people are gonna drive me into the ground with all of these games.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask, that's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded, do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
I'm sure Mr. Yang could clear them out.
What? Does he look like a crane to you?
Maybe.
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourselves in the process.
I like her already. Right off the
If
bat.
I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. Oh, you've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? It should be simple, right?
Yeah. Sure. Right, so why don't you do it?
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not built for hard labor.
Oh,
She
right.
sure knows how to boss people around.
Right.
We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted away by your Cloud Knights. If it weren't for Mr. Yang...
You misunderstand. If you were in my shoes right now, wouldn't you want to keep your guard up?
True. But we came here to trailblaze, not jailblaze.
I'm starting to wonder if the team I have is actually going to be good for this.
This battle is unavoidable.
Not gonna lie, I kind of missed my bat. The lance is cool, but I kind of missed the bat. I'm gonna go back to the bat. So, should I actually keep Branya and then replace, like, Natasha here with March? Would that be okay? Because I think those three would be really, really good. You know, I'll keep it for now, and if it's feeling a little off, then I'll judge it by ear. Because I mean, I am trying to be a little more unique in what I do.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an Amicassador, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Oh, wow. To be honest, none of you are actually...
Show
do
your
support, and then... Bam. Best play and see how it is more comfortable for you. Okay.
This is our chance.
Like I said, I'm just trying to be a little more versatile in who I use and not just use the same, like, 4 characters throughout the entire thing.
We shall take.
What do I... you know, we'll
Show
do
your courage.
this, switch to Stell, and bam! Bam!
You won't get away.
Actually, we're gonna just get it over with. Oh, never mind.
Perhaps you still
This
don't
is about to
understand.
overkill so.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
That was such overkill to such a hard extent.
Show your courage.
Bam.
This is our chance.
I won't lie though, I actually do feel way more prepped playing this time around versus wait. I don't really have any characters that are good against these guys, so I'll just
Lend me your strength.
I'll just pass it to her just to blast. Yeah, I feel a little more in tune with what's going on. What is it up here? This looks important. Rotate the corresponding area of the hexanexus so that the physical block of the hexanexus corresponds with the plates on both sides. Okay, switch between... What? Oh! What? Hold on, hold on. Rotate? Oh my gosh. Oh, there's the little... Oh, okay, so... Rotate. Rotate. Alright. And then... Then we'll rotate it again. Whoop, whoops. Rotate it there. Oh, okay.
Done. Ample supplies.
Ooh. Thief steel grappling hook. You know, the way her hair floats behind her makes it look like she's got some, like, rockets attached to the back of her head. Investigate. Taken off by standby and is now heading toward to pick up the... Oh, I just need to follow it. This is essentially the same as the bots on Eurilo 6, right? Whoa! Crazy. Although... Why can't you just give it to me? Wow. Wow.
This will keep us well stocked.
Get ready and watch your backs.
Oh my gosh.
Leave it to me.
March. Not now.
The enemy situation has changed.
You know what? To be honest, I have not been using healing yet. I'm a swap to March. Team lineup. I'm going to swap to March. Okay, so
Show your courage.
support. Then I'll do this. Oh.
Forever.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Oh, I can't speed this up. Dang, I gotta go slow this time. Well, let's do this.
You won't get away.
Oh, when it goes slow, it hurts. Why do I get the feeling...
We've entered the storm.
Just have to wait for the animation to finish. Oh. Okay.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Stay alert.
The sad thing is she's not even all that great
Perhaps
in
you
this
still don't
instance.
understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I am no exception.
Yeah, we'll just shoot, I guess. Let us protect her.
Time for an overhaul. Rules are made to be broken.
Try that again.
Secret of the saints.
Oh boy. Yep. Dang.
Lend me your
Nothing
strength.
in this fight is all that
Tough
great.
up running into me.
Let's make it quick.
I should have shielded. It's
I have
whatever.
something for you.
You can't run.
Big thing I'm trying to
go.
do right now is just get March to be the one to kind of take the
This battle is unavoidable.
worst case scenario. You die. Yeah, but I don't want to though.
Time for an overhaul.
Frick. You
Lend
know,
me your strength. My
do
turn.
that. This is probably gonna seem so
make
stupid
it
of me
quick.
to do.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
I should have done just the blast. You know, actually, no. We'll do this,
Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
and then we'll blast again. Okay, that wasn't ideal, but
Finally. Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way. Oh, my beautiful tail.
okay. Don't be dramatic.
We had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about.
Anyone got a license for that thing? Is this thing manual or automatic? Nice, I'm driving.
Just sit back and relax. All Amicacetors know their way around a star skiff.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
You got it. I like the I like the one time that I decide like I'm gonna put March on is probably when I needed March the least. Ooh, dang, another puzzle? Alright, turn the compass to align the inner and outer rings. Switch to that. Bountiful treasure.
Finders keepers.
Whoa. Leave. We'll just leave. Ooh. Your favorite kind of puzzle, especially in DU. Wow. It's funny, I spent so much time in Eurilo 6 that this is just
On behalf
drastic.
of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Lafu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Lafu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, Amicaciter. By which I mean nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time.
Can we talk about it first? We need to take a breather. What's the hurry?
I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you could inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead. It'll be all right. We're not trying to stand in her way. We have nothing to hide from her.
We didn't have anything to hide in Belobog either.
That might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first. She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain. Not so fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Belobog all over again?
Are you saying that Madame Yukong is the new Madame Cacolia? Let me guess, we're gonna... They're gonna put us up in a hotel first.
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Huh, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong, I just know it.
So, March, you need to shut your trap for the rest of this. Mr. Yang should do the talking.
Good idea. We can be his cheerleaders in the background.
Let's not do that.
March, that's
Don't
not what I
worry.
said.
We'll find a way through. Let me do the talking.
I said you should. She's the one that said, let's start cheering for you. Benefactor, I'd like to ask you something. This may be disrespectful, but I'm very curious. Is the Express really here just to help the Xianzhou Lofu? I'm still gonna have struggle pronouncing that one. I have to hear it like 1,000 times before I get it. Solve the Stellaron problem? Yes, why? Is it really that... Whoa. Stell, why you gotta act like that? Is it really hard to understand why the Express is here? Can't someone act simply out of the kindness of their heart? Stell, that is not what I said. That is absolutely not what I said. After all, people who help others without thinking of compensation or risks during the dangerous trips across the cosmos is rarer than air in a vacuum. When the higher-ups of Xianzhou first heard of your reasons for coming, they thought you're here either to seek immortality or the Stellaron. Seek immortality? Seeking immortality is absolutely forbidden on the planet, no? Yes, as the home of the long-life species, countless elixir seekers from all corners of the universe come to the planet to reenact bygone histories and discover the secret of the planet's residents' immortality. Apologies, I may have crossed the line. I don't know why I said all this. I have absolute trust in your sincerity, benefactor, but the powerful masters are bound to think more than a pawn like me, so please be careful. Oh, hey, here's the people. Ooh. This is kinda... swap to her. Give me a box.
Looks good.
It is good. Come over here. More boxes.
Is that all?
Oh, okay. Oh, look at all the ships. That's really cool. Sometimes I like to just look around at all of the stuff that's going on around, because... I mean, come on. They put effort into all of this. It's like, you gotta look at it sometimes. Just all the details that they put into the world.
Oh, you're here already? Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting you.
Are you not coming?
I've brought Madame Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
Yes, madam.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission.
Oh boy.
Can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess.
Oh.
Greetings, guests from the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities. But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Luofu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal.
Oh. Well, take it away, buddy.
The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
Can't believe I agree with March on this one.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Luofu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory. The hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters.
Okay, so she at least knows who they are.
What say you in your defense?
Hey, don't make me choose. You're gonna make me choose. The Stellaron hunters told us to come here. The Stellaron want to use you to take us out. I'ma be silent. I'ma not say anything. Well,
you are forbidden
talk.
from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Okay.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
Oh no, he's
General
attractive.
Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Law Fu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Law Fu.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Lo Fu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Xianzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to handle it. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
Frightfully delightful. Would that this occasion had come sooner. You really a general?
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is? A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago, who goes by the name of Blade. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined...
Express.
I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us.
Maybe the Stellaron Hunters have other motives? I just keep quiet the whole time. Just don't talk.
We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose. Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Lo Fu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst. What say you, my astral guests? What do you think?
Let's move with the current and help out. Our expedition was focused on the Stellaron. We don't really have a choice. Let's move with the current and help out.
If you are able to capture this Stellaron, Hunter, the Xianzhou will be indebted to you. The Luofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search. If there is anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay, don't hesitate to make it known.
Don't make us bad guys. Don't make us wanted posters and whatnot. Don't do that. Chat concluded and Welch shot you a covert gesture. You understand that this is the crew's own discussion time. Bird.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan. I don't know about strange, but my gut tells me something is off. That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron hunter?
Could Blade have escaped? Do you think Jing Yuan lied about the Stellaron? He's using us as bait?
Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can
Whoops,
draw
I'm
is
sorry.
that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron hunters in. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped. Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Interesting. Okay, so this is starting to get a little deeper on the Stellaron hunters then. Nice. Ooh, Hey, you're kind of cute. Oh, hey March. How's it going?
What do you make of this Jing Yuan?
He's pretty handsome.
I'm not asking about that. Although, you're not wrong.
Oh.
He's much easier to talk to than that Yukong. Their attitudes are so different. Maybe that's why she's only a helm master and he's a general.
If you want a side watch, now might be a good time to watch the Yapella Rebellion short. It's about Kafka and Stellaron hunters. Alright, here we go.
Kafka, Stellaron hunter. How do you plead? The crimes you have committed are beyond pardon, but the Japella Brotherhood respects every individual's entitlement to the afterlife. Admit your guilt and embrace your punishment.
I'm listening.
How do the Stellaron hunters plead to the following accusations? You breached the premises of the Tatooine Universal Auction, manipulated the guests, decimated the artistic treasures under the gaze of a devout audience, inflicted monetary damage amounting to over 860 billion credits, and absconded with the auction item. How do you plead?
Guilty as charged, but not a devout audience.
You infiltrated the cyber prison of Inupis, stole the Sigma Rod to deactivate the firewall, allowing a flood of data demons to enter reality, consequently propelling the world towards a judgment day, all in order to take the meta code. How do you plead?
I admit it, but those data demons deserved a taste of freedom.
You violated the ring world Golconda, disseminated the Philosopher's poison virus across all colonies, causing 46 million inorganic entities to turn into rampant machines, and stole the steel core from Golconda's point of gravitational equilibrium, silencing the entire world. How do you plead?
Oh? Sounds like a page out of the Japella Brotherhood's playbook. But sure, we took the thing.
The Trovis disappearance. The Lore 51 Stellaron event. Cyber attacks against planet Scrulum. The Pierpoint incursion. And so on. A total of 46 criminal cases. Do you admit that all these malicious incidents were the work of the Stellaron hunters?
If you ask me, it seems like the Annihilation Gang has their fingers in quite a few of these pies. But I confess, it seems you forgot one, though. The Japella Rebellion.
Oh. Oh.
You should really stop playing with your food, Kafka.
I know. Next time. This time, it's already too late.
Whoa, that's actually kind of wild. That's all their members, really? So, what, is there 3 of them? So, Kafka, Silver Wolf, and then the dude? Oh, and then the cat. We're gonna look at some of the comments here. Like, hearing Kafka's crimes is like hearing side effects for a medicine commercial. And the mech. Sam is the mech. Oh, okay. Oh, so there's 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so cat. Sam is the mech on the left. Obviously, we know Kafka. Then there's Silver Wolf. She's in the back. And then Blade is the guy on the right. And then Cat. Man, I hope I can get Kafka just for the sake of having her. You know? They will be getting reruns in the next versions. Oh, hey, yo. Hey. It's good that I started playing when I did then, you know?
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Xingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xianzhou. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness I'm here. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6 charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are three things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people, especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those two Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide, and there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing. That boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
Seems like you will take a bit longer to chat with Madame Yukong. I'm gonna have a stroll outside. Once you're done, you can find me at the docks. Okay. Dang, Grant, I don't know. I think this one already kind of has an interesting start compared to Eurilo 6. But I'm already like super nostalgic for Eurilo 6, so I feel like I've got a little bit of bias. So I just feel like this one's already got an interesting start.
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together?
A hotel? Again?
Easy. I know this probably brings back bad memories.
Ooh.
Ugh, I felt like I suddenly lost weight when we passed through.
You even have weight to lose?
There was a gravitational shift. The same thing happens when we warp jump, only we feel heavier.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking my language. But I like your explanation too, Mr. Yang.
The Xianzhou possesses extremely advanced technology. If I'm not mistaken, we've been in an artificial ecosphere since we arrived at the skyport. The evidence is above us.
The planets look way too close to each other.
Strange. I don't remember seeing a big planet near the Xianzhou when we were on the Express.
You're right. Something with a mass as huge as a Xianzhou ship should keep clear of any planets on its course. Otherwise, it risks being caught up in the gravitational pull. The sky here is an artificial boundary. I imagine it was created to shield residents from the pitch dark of outer space and the negative emotions that it can generate. Fascinating. I heard that residents of the Xianzhou have extremely long lifespans, which would require them to make great efforts to preserve their mental health. Meaning...
You sure know a lot, Mr. Yang.
When you travel with Mr. Yang, he'll give you a thesis on everything he sees. If you have the patience to let him go on and on.
So when he gets old, he's gonna go on for a long time.
Okay, let's get back to work.
Frick, him alone is making me want to play Honkai Impact. Dang. Ooh. Wait, that's so cool. Why did... It's a freaking loom? The massive calculation device called a loom is extremely safe to use. Hey, whoa. No, you're going too fast. However, you should never try it lightly. Hold on, I want to read that again. If anyone gets stuck in the device, it will immediately start operating. However, okay. Where does it lead? This is just really cool. I like the look of this planet, ship. Going up? Where is it?
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already.
The sun hasn't gone down yet. Ready for a nap? It's like you march.
Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail.
They absolutely were.
I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Luofu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private.
Old girl? Reasonable? Are you thinking of the same person?
They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill.
Clearly.
Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of the Xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your stay to the fullest. She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Why don't you go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
I heard something in the background. Coordinates converge. Is there anything special about what she said?
Don't let her words distract you. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same. But for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, each machine has a different pitch and melody. The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Huh. Okay. I'm gonna say that, like, already this has a pretty interesting start. Like I said before, I think this one has a far more interesting start, and I do think part of that has to do with the fact of, like we kind of know these characters now. I mean, well, we don't know too much about Welt, technically. You know, we are Stel, we know March, we kind of understand the Stellarons, so we kind of understand the general basis, and it's pretty easy to kind of throw yourself into this one quicker than Eurilo 6. So, I think this one already has a more interesting start, but I guess we'll see what the rest will entail, because I have heard that this isn't as good as Eurilo 6, but it has some, like, really, really good parts that are better than Eurilo 6. At least that's what I've heard.